The Whispering Doll. Do you believe in ghosts? If you say no, you're lying. Let me tell you why. Hollow Creek, Oregon, 1990. The storm screamed over the sleepy town of Hollow Creek, rain slashing the windows of a creaky Victorian house on Willow Lane. Inside, 8-year-old Emily Hart clutched her porcelain doll, Annabelle Ear, under flickering lamplight. Her parents, Richard and Clara Hart, were never home, too busy chasing parties in the city. Only their stern, kind-eyed housekeeper, Miss Grady, stayed with Emily. "Don't worry, Annabelle, Mommy's coming back," Emily whispered, trembling as thunder shook the house. When lightning split the sky, she bolted downstairs, sobbing into Ms. Grady's apron. "Hush, child. I've got you," the housekeeper murmured, carrying her back to bed. She sang a lullaby until Emily fell asleep. But at 3 a.m., a gunshot unshattered the silence. Emily crept downstairs, rubbing her eyes. "Ms. Grady, what's—" Her words died. Ms. Grady lay in a pool of blood, a masked man standing over her, pistol smoking. "You didn't see anything," he growled. Emily screamed, a piercing cry that woke the neighborhood. The man lunged, but a second banger silenced everything. Morning. Police swarmed the house. Richard and Clara Hart wailed theatrically as neighbors gossiped. "The housekeeper and child were shot execution style," said Detective Cole, jotting notes. Neighbors reported screams around 3 a.m. "We were out of town," Richard snapped. Clara suddenly gasped. "Annabelle, Emily's doll, it's gone. She never let it out of her sight." "Our daughter's dead, Clara," Richard snarled. The case went cold. October 30th, 2000, 10 years later, in a decaying foster home on the outskirts of town, Lila Carter, a timid 12-year-old orphan, trudged home from school. Bullies had torn her backpack again. As she passed a rain-soaked alley, a voice hissed from a dumpster. "Lila, revenge tastes sweeter than fear." She froze. "Who's there?" A cracked porcelain face peered out. "Annabelle," moss green eyes glowing. "Take me home, Lila. I'll make those bullies scream." Terrified but desperate, Lila stuffed the doll into her bag. That night, Annabelle's voice slithered into her dreams. "Your foster sisters. If they touch me, I'll peel their skin." Halloween Eve. Annabelle's true story spilled out. "Emily's soul is in me. Her parents hired a killer, Victor Black. They called her a burden." Lila shuddered. "Why tell me?" "Because tonight we hunt." They broke into Victor's rotting farmhouse. The killer, now a scarred, one-eyed drunk, lunged at Lila. Annabelle's porcelain hand snapped his neck like twig. "Your turn, Richard and Clara." The doll giggled. Halloween night. Lila discovered Annabelle's weakness in a moldy journal. Ghosts dissolve in holy water. She filled squirt guns and rallied her foster siblings. At midnight, specters rose from graves, Annabelle leading them to the Hart's mansion. "You sold your child!" she screeched, breaking down the door. Richard begged. "We needed the inheritance." As Annabelle floated toward them, Lila doused her with holy water. The doll erupted into ash, hissing, "Traitor!" Aftermath. The Harts were arrested. Lila, hailed a hero, was adopted by a loving family. Bullies? They avoided her now, but every Halloween Hollow Creek locals clutch water guns, just in case. And in the attic of the old Hart house, a porcelain finger twitches in the dark. That's a wrap for today's hunt. If you enjoyed the thrill, the mystery, and the chase, don't forget to hit that like button, share it with fellow hunters, and subscribe to Mirror Rave Horror Stories for more intense and gripping content. Your support fuels our journey into the unknown. So join the hunt, and let's uncover the secrets together. See you in the next one.